How you doing? Destroyer here, like always. I wanted to do this beginner's guide on types of ganking and how to set up certain types of ganking. So throughout this video, I'm gonna cut in and out some certain clips and tell you about different types of ganks. Now, a gank is essentially two people ganking one person in an outnumbered situation and making it to your advantage. So I'm going to go over different types and how to try to prevent ganks and places, that might benefit you, like using the escape wards and probably using types of consumables throughout this beginner's guide. So guys, I hope you enjoy. I'll be showing you a certain type of gank pretty soon. Okay guys, the first type of gank I want to talk about is on Rift map. This is the portal. Sometimes Rift don't always have the portal on this map, but if you see this Jumbra is about to go through portal and it's going to port him to here, and what he's trying to do is set up a gank on this Aquila or come in and just try to push that Aquila back. But he's not going to succeed because the Aquila hasn't pushed far enough ahead. But just to remember, this is a good way to kind of show in a gank and get in there and do that. And he's a little late on his stun, but he could have got that gank in there and won the kill. So think about that gank when you're playing in Rift with the portal. Okay guys, this next type of gank is using clouds to your advantage. So if you look, this Arya is chasing me hard, trying to get that kill, and as you can see, I'm rooted now. So I'm going to try my best to get into this cloud, and now if you notice, all of a sudden there's another port coming to me. So that port knows I know I'm going to get a heal. So watch what I do. I turn around and I start attacking this Arya Wind Dancer. And because I know I'm going to get a heal from a port because my friend is wearing assistance, I turn back, I start attacking, and we end up taking the Arya. They got a port in, so I come back and we take the Dresnor as well. Same thing with the Jumper. He comes back in, goes in the stun, gets the stun off, and we get the kill. That is another good gank. Remember to use Cloud as much as possible. I'll also be bringing another gank using Cloud in a second. With Vigilos and Gambler, it's very successful. Guys, here's a great example of setting up a gank. If you look, right now this 12B is in an outnumbered situation. And if you look from behind, the enemy horse is kind of watching the situation. So he's going to try to come in for a gank to make it even more outnumbered. So I'm going to play this through and see what happens. I'm going to get, the 12B is going to probably get slowed by Aquila. But if you watch, the horse is going to come around to tower and hide in this bush right here. So he's going to go, oh, I can get the kill. Oh, and he barely messes it because the 12B blinks. So that is what I call an under tower gank, or trying to gank like that. And there's more examples of ganks to come. Hey guys, the last couple ganks I want to be talking about on Rift are the cloud ganks. And I said this is better with people like Gambler and Vigilos and a few others. You could also do this as a team, but it's very successful if you're being chased by a very big physical carry that can kill you pretty quickly. So say I'm being chased from mid lane and I run into this tower. I can throw my ulti in the tower real quick and the stun to get the stun off. That carry comes in here, I can stun them and get that. Also with Vigilos, you can pop that ulti and just wreck them. Also a couple others. Say you're a high attack hero and you're going to, okay, say it's Daliana and the enemy is Daliana and y'all both have a Ripper. Y'all both have the same items. it would be beneficial early to mid game to get like a surprise healing spice or something like this, where it could benefit you to have just a little extra 200 HP that could save you during that match, such as I like to call them scapegoat wards. So if you are up in this lane right here, you could place a ward. Let me pull this up. If you're in this bottom lane right here, you could place a ward right here to give you an scapegoat if somebody's trying to come through portal on you. Or it could also see if somebody's coming in lane for you, you could always run back through here and get out, or get out of portal. This could be very beneficial, just giving you that little extra sight so you can see if anybody's there coming to gank you. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hey guys, if you notice in this screenshot right here on Rift, the enemy team is trying to set up a gank right here, and this cloud right here where horse is, because they've noticed the cat being there. So 3 of them are pushing in. So if you watch, these 3 are pushing in. Arya says, I'm going back, I'm going to stay in lane. So the cat right now went to the bush because she only thought horse was there, but then the backup from witch. So now the cat is playing a distraction role called baiting. So she's baiting in because the horse right now does not know Aquila is here because of the low ground. Then as soon as the horse finds out Aquila's there, he turns around back for the cloud, and as this plays out, both the horse and the witch will turn back and run back to their tower. What they don't notice is Donavac is sitting right here, and Arya is also noticing that, hey, there's 2 people here, they're about to run. So as this plays out, they're gonna chase them back into this tower, and as I'm noticing, I'm gonna try to cut them off and get a stun here so we get 2 kills. And that's exactly what happens. So I come in, I do 2 stuns, and we get both of those kills quite successfully. Now that is a proper gank. You want to cut the enemy off and be able to get those kills, or your carry to get those kills. Few clips I'm going to be talking about types of ganking on border, and one of the first types of ganking I'd like to talk about. So say the horse was up here taking his spiders and bears. As you see, the horse is not up here, but if he was taking his spiders and bears, and I came across and I stole his bears, and he wanted to chase me off, say as a Donavac I was half health, I would run across here being chased by the horse. And Mogul, a type of setting up a gank you can do with Mogul and Dragon, that you come close enough to where you can hit Mogul, but you're far enough away that he won't hit you, he'll hit the other person. So say I was right here close to my cloud, and I throw my ghost, hit Mogul, and all of a sudden Mogul hits the horse and kills him. That's a type of 3v3 gank that you can successfully do. Also, I'm going to go over this another type of gank. It's called the upper farming gank, and it's when people from the opposite side or the opposite team come up to this farm. Say if it was my team, me and say Arya Winddancer would come up to this farm and come and gank that horse, because he would be outnumbered, and the only way to save him would be from a port. So that's another type, and hopefully I'll have a video of a couple more on 3v3 and I won't have to talk them through. So guys, Okay guys, we talked about the early level Mogul gank. Now we're talking about mid to late game Mogul gank. As you see on my team, we have placed a ward up here. If you wait 1 second, I will show you. Okay, so as you can see, I would not usually be able to see Mogul, but I placed a ward up here, so I know when they're about to go take it, I can see them there, and I can able set up for a Mogul gank and hopefully steal Mogul at the same time. So as you notice, my Sia is also getting ready for the gank. So I'm gonna pop in there, try to stay behind this horse so he gets hit by Mogul. This is a type of gank that can be very beneficial. And all of a sudden, you know, I get that amazing heal that I needed, and our Arya comes in to finish off the gank. Even though I died, we get our Arya fed, and they do not get Mogul. So that was a successful gank there. Hey guys who play a lot of 3v3s, I found an upper gank that the enemy team tried to do. So what happens in the beginning of the game at level 1, they usually hide in these upper clouds up here and wait for the laner to come up and come across, so all three of them can gank them and, you know, just get that early kill. So all three of them come in and they notice the Jambras here, so they're gonna come in. Oh, they don't even notice the Jambras there, but that's why they were up there, to try to get that gank in. So Jambra stays here as he doesn't notice, and he's gonna come up and try to steal these bears. If not, he's gonna steal the spiders, which he never sees the Dresnor. That's the type of gank, early gank, I was talking about. Okay guys, the last few ganks that you can set up in 3s that I'm gonna talk about is if you see my Anoya here, our battle mage, is pushing real hard in on this mage right here. Well, what's gonna end up happening is she's gonna keep pushing in, and the enemy Arya Wind Dancer is gonna come back down around this side and end up killing our battle mage because she's pushed so hard in. So you see how far our battle mage is pushed in to try to kill that, and then here comes the Arya down from behind to gank it, and she gets ganked and dead, unfortunately for my team. However, there is another type of gank, is if the carries in lane, the lower carry could come up by the enemy tower and come behind the carry to get away. Now the way to prevent this is the carry could go up through middle and get away that way, or the carry could blink back through them, and hopefully they could do that as well. Also, a little other trick, you know, if you have Donovac or Horse or a couple other people, the person who is top laning could come down to the enemy cloud here and use that to get also behind the carry. So that's basically how you set up a gank. You want to get behind that carry or get behind that person while somebody else, and give them no place to go. Hey everybody, I really want to talk about a team cloud gank, is what you mainly see on train map, and as you can see I'm on train map. So what this enemy team is doing is they're putting most of their heroes in a cloud and letting Jambra do a little kiting over here to try to pull this Helm Slagfist into where these people can slow them and kill him, which I don't quite remember if they succeed or not, but they see that they can move up a tower, and it seems like my team actually realized. But this is a very successful way. You just sit there and wait on the enemy team to come. So that's the type of gank I would like y'all to, keep trying out. So guys, I'll be right back with another type of gank. Thanks for watching this beginner's guide about AKA ganking 101 and different types of ganks. Please write down in the comments if this was beneficial, if it helped. I tried to do my best. Ganking is hard to explain. So guys, do what y'all do. If you liked it, throw me a like out there. Subscribe, share it, and also we'll have fun. Hopefully I'll see you out there in the battlefield. Destroy out of here.